Pharmacy Skills Lab Communication Assessment.
Hi there, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to pick up a prescription.
Okay, who's it for?
It's for my daughter.
What's your daughter's birth date?
It's February 2nd, 2018.
Okay, good, we got the right person. So this is amoxicillin, an antibiotic. So it's, where's the dose here? Oh, so it's 7 milliliters. So give her 7 milliliters in this syringe twice a day, so morning and night, until like the whole bottle's gone. So just keep using it until it's gone. It should go in the fridge because otherwise it goes bad, and you have to shake it up really well before you give it to her. Can I just look something up? Do I mind if I just double check something in my book here?
Sure.
Sorry. Just not sure if the dose is right. I don't want to mess this up. How much did you say she weighs?
She weighs 20 pounds.
20 pounds, okay. Yeah, it should be okay, I think. Does she not have any allergies, does she?
No.
No, okay, so no allergies. Other medications?
No, she is not taking
No
any.
medications. Is she sick otherwise, like medical conditions like asthma? Anything like that?
No, not that we're aware of.
Okay, so yeah, twice a day, put it in the fridge. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
The feedback provided in this video is comprehensive. In many situations, it may not be feasible or practical to provide such comprehensive feedback to a learner. Assessors should aim to provide the most comprehensive feedback possible with the time available, focusing on the most important aspects of what went well and what should be improved. Let's take a look at the feedback that would have been provided to this student. As this was a fairly brief counsel, only about 2 minutes long, this doesn't give the assessor much of an opportunity to thoroughly assess the student's communication skills. Here's what went well for the student. The student communicated respectfully despite being visibly flustered. The student took time during the counseling session to look up information in a reference book. This is okay for students to do. It was good that he asked the mother first before taking a moment to look up something in the reference. He checked in with the patient's mother during the interaction to ask if she had any questions. Although the student's nonverbal cues showed that he was flustered, he maintained eye contact with the mother while they were talking. Here's what could have gone better. You may have noticed that he failed to verify the patient's name with the patient's mom. Keep in mind that this is actually a part of the patient care competencies assessment, not the communication skills assessment, and his communication grade should not reflect this omission. The student's verbal communication was disorganized and also ended very abruptly. The student had many ums and uhs which kept the counsel from having a natural, conversational flow. The student was devoid of confidence throughout the interaction. He sounded hesitant and unsure of the information he was providing through the comments, "I think that dose should be okay," and "I don't want to screw this up." The student's tone was unsuitable for the context. He acted as though he was disengaged or disinterested in the interaction. Information gathering was inefficient and ineffective. The student did not ask the patient's mother any questions about her daughter's ear infection and failed to assess the appropriateness of the medication prescribed. The student jumped right into providing information about the prescription first, and then later asked about allergy history and the presence of other medical conditions. When gathering information, the student used a number of leading questions such as, "Is she sick otherwise? Like, does she have asthma or anything like that?" And, "She doesn't have any allergies, does she?" The student's communication was intentionally uncaring. Considering that the interaction primarily involved the student giving information to the patient's mother about the prescription itself, there was no effort made to establish a rapport or demonstrate care in this case. In this interaction, the student acted like he was disinterested in the counsel and did not give any reassurance to the mother. This example highlights an important point for assessors new to the Pharmacy Skills Lab to be aware of. Assessors sometimes struggle with separating their assessment of the content of the student's counsel and their communication skills. Distinguishing between these two as separate evaluations is crucial. Also, when evaluating this last interaction, assessors might have trouble evaluating the student's communication skills because the interaction was so brief and a significant amount of content is missing from the counsel itself. However, even though you may feel that there isn't much to assess here, you still have a role in providing feedback on what the student brought to their patient counseling interaction and the degree of communication skill demonstrated. With all of the feedback provided, this student was awarded a Communication Achievement score of IA, or Insufficient Achievement.